Thank you so much, Julio, for your very inspiring and entertaining speech. I'd like to invite now our next speaker, who is going to join us from Portugal. She wanted to come to Armenia for this event, but she promised to be here during the next year. So I'd like to introduce Elsa Belo, who is leading the Lab X, which is the innovation lab of the Public Sector Communication Agency of Portugal. Are we ready?
Good morning, everyone. You can hear me?
Yes.
Sorry. Yes?
Yes, Elsa.
Okay.
Good morning.
Sure. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. Unfortunately, I'm not present there, but with this technology, we can manage to be a little bit more closely. And I'm here now to talk about LabX, the Center for Innovation in Public Sector here in Portugal, in which I am the director now, and to explain how we do it, how in practice we do it. So if you'll allow me, I will share my presentation. Is it possible? I don't think so. I think you can see my presentation now? You tell me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, yes? Okay, great. Thank you so much. So, starting, and I believe you have a coffee break after, so I'll be quick, because otherwise everyone will probably want a little break. So, this is our timeline. So we started at 2016, and we are now at 2023, and we have all of these activities that we developed first in the beginning, a little bit afraid of getting into the public administration, but now we strongly have some projects that we are very keen on, and we are working with the public sectors. As we always said, and I have to say this, we work with the public administration, not for the public administration, because we are public servants also. So we work with the public administration, with the politicians, with the the citizens, with everyone to improve our public administration. So our mission is to develop the public sector and to promote simplification and participatory processes to meet the citizens and business real needs, and that's our main focus. So we work on three major areas: innovation, with which we mean creating the conditions for the implementation of innovative solutions; simplification, simplifying administrative activity on an ongoing basis; and participation, bringing the public administration closer to the people and public service, because we need to work with the people, by the people, for the people, and understand what are their really needs, and not just assuming that we understand what they want. So our major approach to the public administration is divided in these four big areas of action. So we have in the center, because it really works for the other three areas that I will explain. So the radar, as we identified, it's to identify the citizens, companies, and public administration real needs. Because, as I said, we cannot assume that we know what's happening in the public administration and what's happening in the society and what's happening in the enterprises and what their really needs. So we have the strategy where we create with the entities the strategies to improve public service, the strategies inside of the entities, projects that somehow the entities challenges us to develop innovation projects within the public sector, sometimes entities or our own projects that we deliver to the public administration, and the capacity building and networking, which is to empower the public sector and to develop networks inside of the public administration. So we have the radar, and then these three areas that works for the public administration, and that by this kind of organization we deliver good service, and we deliver value to the public administration in Portugal. So we have, in all of our projects, in all of our way of working, we divide it in these three major areas: research, co-creation, and experimentation. So what I mean by this: research, it's in order to find out the citizens' and companies' needs and expectations, instead of accepting assumptions or trying to guess. It's about defining the right problem. If we don't define the right problem, if we don't identify with the people that's suffering the problem what their really needs, we just developed innovation in a low level, and we just don't do it in the diseases, just the symptoms of the diseases. So we have to do the right research to focus on the problems of the citizens and enterprises, and of course the public administration also. To co-creation, because we are not owners of the truth, and we are not owners of the whole things that involve in the problems. So we work in a co-creation process with citizens, research centers, startups, and public administration workers to find the most appropriate solutions. Because we have the research, and by the research we understand that we must and should work with everyone to understand what could be the solutions to their problems. And then experiment these solutions. If we don't experiment these solutions, we just, again, it's an assumption that this solution it will work. So we research, co-create, and then we experiment first, and then implement. Because with experimentation, we have a lot of insights, a lot of experiences, and we understand what could be going wrong when we go to the field and present these solutions to the citizens, and sometimes expending much money, a lot of money, and the things doesn't work. It's not suitable to the citizens. So experimentation, it's a step that we never should forget. So I just picked some projects or some ideas that could illustrate better what I'm talking about. About radar, the first one that I explaining, we had some 4 major areas that we wanted to explore. The first one is how and in which areas are we innovating, we and in public administration. How do we understand innovation, and how do we optimize it in the public sector? So with these questions, with these major questions we ask it, we understand that we should make a survey. As I said, not making assumptions of how we are working, but asking entities, how do you work in innovation? What are your needs? Then we have asked ourselves, how are we developing administrative simplification systems? Is there a system of simplification in public administration, or just some isolated pieces that helps to the simplification in the process in public administration? So we're going to make it now. It's an ongoing process. Innovation metrics regarding public service. It's a way of looking at the public administration as the whole picture, and to investigate and to interpret what is happening in the public administrations. Then we asked ourselves, how are we integrating workers, citizens, and companies' voices into the process of delivering public value? And then we are now developing this public participation through emerging technologies. It's working that I will explain a little bit more further. How are we developing better services, citizen services? So we're making, of course, the citizen service research, the explaining and trying to understand how the citizen wants the public value to be a part of their lives, and not just assuming that what we are working it's good. So this project in particular, on Radar, it's civic engagement through emerging technologies. It was a project that we submitted to the European Commission. Fortunately, it captures their attention, and we are developing this major project with Netherlands and with Spain. It's a multi-country project which aims to identify what kind of emerging technologies we can use, in fact, to provide a better citizens' participation in public administration. As everyone here at the room knows, we have 3 major levels that we must balance every time. We have the politics level, we have the public administration level, but we have the society level. And then this kind of balance that we must take every time we, as public administration servants, it's very hard, but when we take all of these communities together, academia, civil society, citizens' participation, public citizens' participation, and civil servants' participation, and also the government all together, it's the work it's better, and we in a community we can work for the benefits of the society. So this is a major project with these 3 countries that in fact will provide the understanding of how how the citizens wants to be engaged with the policies, how the citizens wants to participate, in fact, with the public administration, and to improve the civic work that we do to them. In strategy, I just put some examples here. It's to create strategies with entities to improve public service. We have now launched this project with the entities. We have already made this for tests, because we test before implementing. We made it with 4 major entities in Portugal. Implemented this Anticipatory Innovation Starter Kit, which is a kit that helps entities to have a look to the future, to anticipate some problems, anticipate some tendencies, some things that could happen. And when we get people together on this working groups, they find some ideas that could happen. We don't know the future, of course we don't know it, but we can, there's some lines, there's some tendencies, there's mega tendencies that we can improve, and then we can capture in our benefits. So it's a way of people take a step, stand a little bit closer to the future, and have a very close look to the future, and to understand how can we, in the present, benefit the way till the future really happens. So it is a project that we are now full in order to develop in 2024, because we have experimented this in these 4 entities. So it's a kit, starter kit that we developed also with OECD. So projects, in fact, that we are developing innovation projects with the public sector. This is I always choose this project because it illustrates some kind of activities that we as public administration can provide to the citizens. When people get to the 18s, get majority. It's the first time that in an autonomous way they can contact with the public administration. They are adults, they are people that can now getting an enterprise, getting to work, getting asked for social service or whatever. So if they want to do it, sometimes these younger adults don't know how. So we ask them, in what language do you want us to talk with you? In what platform? Digital platform. So we made a research. At your right, you can see the prototype of it, and we researched it with the youngers, the young adults, how they interact with the public administration, how they, what are their fears, what are their when they stop to interact in a digital process and they get to the presence of the services. So with this project, we developed this platform, way of platform, which is directly to these young people, and with a simple language, with all the services that in fact they really need when they are young adults. We made this project also with an entity when we study city-centered artificial intelligence. How can we use artificial intelligence in order to benefit the public administration? What are the people reactions? What they really want with the artificial intelligence? What are their major problems? What are their major challenges? So we provided this. I'm sorry because this is in Portuguese. I didn't have the chance to translate it, but this is as the 12 major learnings that we have on this study that we provided to this entity. And it was also because we wanted to provide a study of a maturity of the solution that they choose it. This was the chatbot in their website. But they have some problems that people didn't wanted to go there. They have some assumptions that this was a little bit confusing, or the people didn't get into it as they thought they should. So projects we are now working at LabX. We are working. And we are now making some of these projects in my group, in my team. It's the Immigrants' Life Events Related Services, which is when people come to Portugal and want to open an enterprise or study or to have or start a new life here. What are their major problems? What are the bureaucracy they are contacting? How can we develop a better way of receiving the immigrants in Portugal? So we have this second one, which is the digital identity services, how the citizens respond to these projects, these products or services that we provide at my entity, that we provide to the public servants, to the citizens, and to understand how they are dealing with it. So we are making this research, and about the public service delivery, how all the entities, because in Portugal we have these citizen shops where a lot of entities provide their services, and how can we better develop this project and develop these spaces and provide a better service to everyone. So we have also these major three projects that we are ongoing working with them. It's the Teachers' Lives events, because we have a problem. I think it's a general problem with the teachers and the schools. And we must understand what's happening in the lives of the teachers, what's happening when someone wants to be a teacher, when someone wants to teach and to come to the public schools. And if there's a problem there, we have to research. So we are researching their lives events, what are the steps and the phases that they are living now, and how can we develop a new project, a new way of helping them to deliver their service better. Social security, because it's the major problem, it's a huge entity here in Portugal, and we want to help them to better develop their workers, their way of working, and to understand how the public reacts and be organized with the social security. So this is a working process with them. And of course, also with the economic activities, it's to improve the way the economy moves and the way also, and that's the main point, how we connect people from the enterprises to the public administration, how we better deliver more value to them. And last one, this is the capacity building and networking, because without this capacity building and networking inside of public administration, we don't work with each other, we don't work in a community, we don't work as a huge work of people that in the public administration that have the same problems, have the same challenges, deals with the same ambitions, and if we work together, it's a lot of it's better to everyone. So we developed this some training courses that we are now delivering to the public administration. This is one of them. This is the plain language workshops, where we work with the entity in order to look at their documents, look at their way of contacting and communicate with the citizens, and then we identify what are the words that we don't need to use, what are the communications or phrases that is not used in a common language. So we, with them, look at some documents, look at the specific problems they have, and redesign the document, redesign the language that they are using to communicate. By this, we facilitate the way the public administration and the citizens communicate with each other. Because if we receive a letter from one entity that we don't understand what they mean, what they want me to act, to intervene, I just go there and ask them, what do you mean by this? And this, when we work this, we want to simplify the language, we want to simplify the communication that the public administration have with the entity, with the citizens. Because we have to work, as I said, as a community inside of public administration, we developed this innovators network, which we have a lot of civil servants that participate in our workshops, in our that receive our newsletter, and for us they are distributed in lots of public administrations entities, and they are our ambassadors. They are people that work, that speaks with the same language as we speak, that put the citizen in the centers, in the focus on their work, and people that somehow distribute innovation in their entities. And in fact, this is the way we sometimes we test some concepts. With them we test some activities they are the first ones to be invited to experiment some of our ideas and give us their feedback about it, and with them we work more closely to the reality of the public administration. So this network of innovators, this innovators network, it's very important to be more closely with the public administration, to their reality, to their problems, because sometimes they challenge us to identify and to provide a better project, or a better capacity building, or a better way of delivering innovation to the public administration. So they are our partners, they are the people that challenges us more, and the people that help us also to better deliver the value to the public administration. And of course, we have this training, service design training, which is for instance, last month we have this online and presential courses. When we provide training to the public administration to how to define the area of a problem, how to identify the needs of the citizens and the needs of the public administration. When we have a service and the service is delivered, it has a process that the citizens have to deal with. What are their major problems when they're dealing with the service? When they just get back and said, I don't want this anymore. When they just get interaction with the public administration. And by this, we design the service with the public administration. This is one of our working with the entities. But with these trainings, we help the civil servants to identify how they can better understand the service that they provide, and how can they improve their service they provide to the citizens. So it's divided in, as I said in the beginning, with our methodology: research, investigate, and then experiment. It's divided in these three areas. But in this, sorry once again, it's written in Portuguese. But the first one is redefine the area of the problem. The second one, the bigger one, the first one that is in black, how can we, it's a tool that you use, it's to put the people in center of the problem and ask them, how can we work on this? How can we provide a better service? How can we understand better what their needs? It's not them, it's we, not the others that have to resolve the problems. If we can resolve the problems, we in our work, in our process, we can deliver it better. So how can we? The third one above is how to generate the ideas. So it's the co-creation process that we work with the entity, with the civil servants, and then the metrics of diagnosis of the problems. This is some ideas that we put in here. It's just to illustrate this training and how it occurs, because at the end of this training we have some prototypes. We have some solid ideas of their problems, solid ideas that should be implemented. To help everyone, because we have this will to deliver the knowledge to everyone. So we made these toolkits that were built with several sessions, and we empowered already 352 public servants with these service design skills. And we have these guides, these methodological guides. The first one is to redesign and evaluate the public service. The second one above, it's the methodologic guide public service based on human rights. So the first one is a general idea on how to do it, and the second one is the how to do it based on the human rights, and not just designing services to the most common citizens, but taking care and taking aware that some people in our society have their needs and we should and must work for them also. So our toolbox where we provide our methodologies and our tools to everyone, and it's in public to everyone to use it and to be part of this kind of work. We have this innovator in residence. It's the last experience ended the last month. It's an opportunity for us to have public servants working with us in our team, getting part of our team, where they understand the backstage of the innovation and how we work in each areas we work, how we are as a team, and it's a very good experience for them and for us, because we learn a lot with this experience, inviting one person, 3 persons for a month to be part of our team. So we have also this public networking, experimentation and innovation labs in the public sector, it's a wonderful way of working with some teams that are from local entities, regional, central entities, and because there are a lot more than that join us, because we are all public servants. So we make this networking. We provide them the capacity to work as in innovative ways. So we've developed these teams with capacity, and for 9 months, usually, we develop them a specific project that will respond to a problem of the entity. So we did this kind of working together with them, and then we provide this network where we join three times in a year, and then we discuss the problems and identify the opportunities to be a better public administration. So I'm just quite finishing. This is the bigger numbers of our team, the bigger numbers of our projects and activities that we developed since 2016. And this, because I have to present them, because without them it's not possible to do anything in my work. This is my team. We are just 11, as you can see, just 11 people. But this is to illustrate somehow the multi-discipline team that I have. I have people from design of content, design of services, experience in research of user experience in platforms, mathematicians, visual designers, specialists in participation, in public participation, specialists in public service as delivered with attendees, people experts in international relations, analysts, designers. So with this team, with multiple personalities, multiple backgrounds of academia, backgrounds of knowledge, it's very easier to work with and to have this team that makes all of that. So this is just highlights of what we do, but it's a way of working, and they are a very wonderful team that I have. It's fantastic work with them. So thank you very much. I hope I didn't pass a lot of the time. I'm so sorry if I did. But Tigran, I leave it to you now. I think it's the coffee break time now for you.
Yeah,
so
thank you so much.
thank you so much for me to have this opportunity to be with you and to explain what we do. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, and I'm very sorry for making you have to run an hour. Have a nice day ahead. Now we have a break here.